What is up and good afternoon. As you guys see, I am in the new Project Z and I was just getting stuff situated, pulling bolts out and getting ready to cut this thing out. So we got a lot going on today, so let's stop talking and let's get into it. Okay, now we got everything opened up and ready. I will be taking out the speakers first and then we are gonna start cutting. Okay, one last look, everything out, empty shell. Right before we start cutting, we're gonna make sure wire harness isn't up against this line on both sides. Make sure everything's clear. I'm gonna try and get this out in as big a piece as possible. Alright, so some time has passed. You can see this Sawzall blade is whooped. We're running out of a little bit of daylight. I wanted to show you guys this isn't going as quickly as planned with the time lapse, so I shut the camera off, started doing what I could. You can see I followed along this line. I cut up and over, and then there, and then down and across, and then the same on that side, across, up. Underneath here, there's also the tray that I'm making a cut, and then I have to come over here and I have to cut it over there, and then I cut the center part here. I'm trying to get just the big part up and out of the way, and then after I do that, I can trim these down, grind them down, do that type of stuff. So it's a little bit harder to run the camera while I'm trying to cut, dance all over the place and try and cut where I can with this. But anyway, that's the progress that's going on. I kind of bent these out of the way on both sides. You can see that cut's not all the way done. I got to go up and over, and then I'll go underneath that tray over there, and hopefully this big part will lift out, and then it'll be just time to clean it up. And it's out. The big part is completely cut off. So I'm gonna pull this out and I'll kind of show you what I'm gonna clean up, trim down, and then I really need to vacuum this crap because that's a lot of metal. I'm like covered in metal too. I don't know if you can see on my face, but man, anyway, it's kind of a long project. This is definitely the worst part. Now it'll be smooth sailing from here. We can get around all in here. Like I said, I gotta vacuum this up and then we'll start like trimming down some stuff. Okay, now you can see it's empty. I need to like break off the tabs here. I'm gonna pull this up and I'll probably take these and zip tie them up underneath here. And then all of this stuff, I'll probably just like, there's tabs there, but I don't want to create a bunch more holes, so I'll probably just grind it down flat all the way around. And then I am going to be taking the Z-bar out, but I'm not going to be doing it just yet. So I want to clean up all this stuff first, and then when I decide to go get the roll cage put in, or if I have my homie Oscar build a roll cage, we'll do it at that time. So all in all, this is about done. Like I said, I got to clean it up, but I think this project might be done for the day. It's almost 5 o'clock, and as I mentioned to you guys earlier, Mr. Shelby's going to be on his way. He's going to start helping me with this. Like I said, we still have some more things we need to do to this. I think we're going to be putting the fenders on tonight. So, give you guys one last look at the car without the fenders on. Ooh, look at the light hitting it. So, yeah, he'll be on his way here pretty soon, and then we're going to start putting these fenders on. Oh, I managed to pick up one more thing that we're going to install. Not a huge deal, but I got the carbon fiber for the front again. I had it on my old bumper, but as you guys know, my bumper got stolen, so I had to replace this. During the dyno pulls, the engine temperatures for the intake air temp got really bad, and when the hood is closed, we lost like 30-35 horsepower. The timing went all wonky, and it's just not good for the engine. So This is kind of a temporary fix. I do want to have this installed anyway, but I do plan on having the intake actually go outside the engine bay to keep it on ambient temperature. But for right now, because I can't put an intake on it before we go down to the Southern California trip, I think I'm going to just install this, hoping that the intake air temperatures will at least lower some. We are going to be leaving early in the morning too, so at least it'll be a little bit cooler. But with the hood closed, it does trap heat in here, and I'm hoping I can keep that down. So we'll be putting this on also. All right, with all the tools cleaned up, now everything's been vacuumed out. Okay, I missed a tool. You can see, looks really good. Can't wait to get all of the jagged edges and all the sharp stuff off. But once this is all done and I get everything zip tied and all that, I think I am gonna paint the interior of this. I think I'm gonna do white. I'm not completely sure on it, but I think I might do white in here as well. If you guys got ideas, please let me know. But I'm trying to make it clean, simple, and I actually have kind of an idea for this car that's gonna mirror that car and kind of play off it. So not gonna do the Dexter theme on this one, but I would like to have two 350Zs that, you know, complement each other. So anyway, yeah, so this is all cleaned up and now we wait. We're gonna go out here because the man, the myth, the legend, Sheldon, aka Mr. Shelby, has shown up. It's time to do the fenders. What's up, brother? How are you doing?
How are you?
Good, man. Chilling. Excited to do this. I always said I was gonna stay with just stock body, but I guess I'm kind of changing. I mean, these are 15 mil. It's not anything to write home to mom about, but I mean, it'll be better than what it is. This man brought all the goods.
Are you nervous about this part?
I'm really nervous about the cutting part. You can see we got both of them like mocked up. I'm not doing like a full vlog on this because I can't be giving away this man's secrets, but I mean, you can see the car looks way better. Now it's cutting time.
Now it is cutting time.
Man, here we go. So we just got done cleaning up. Mike stopped by for a second, so there's been a little bit of time in between with the time lapse, but Shelby just finished, and oh man, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. I'm super stoked on it because I don't normally do anything with wide body. You guys know me, I like factory lines and that stuff, but I gotta say he killed it. And if you guys watched all the way through the process of the time lapse, you guys can really see like he took his time. The stuff he does is super professional. And I mean, if you guys don't know about him and how he installs wide body kits and you guys are thinking about doing it, don't sleep on him. I suggest you hit him up, even if it's to ask him questions, have him come over, help you. He does front, rear, wide body. He does rocket bunny. I mean, you name it. Like, I was super impressed with the quality of the work. And, you know, like I told you guys in a previous video, like, I've been following him for probably like 7 years. I've met him a handful of times, but it wasn't until he just moved up here that I've been like getting really close with him. And he's legitimately one of the most solid dudes that I meet. And I don't have a real large circle. You guys know me and Mike are, I mean, that guy's my brother, like tight-knit circles. And to be able to meet somebody like Sheldon and, you know, have somebody that sees the same vibe as like Mike and I, it's just, it's a breath of fresh air. And so that guy's quality of work also is just absolutely amazing. And I mean, I need to shut up and show y'all. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Look at how clean the car looks wide body now. I mean, I can't even say like wide body so much because of the fact that it's like 15 mil overs, but when you look at the car now and see the stance and how clean everything looks, I'm just like super impressed with it. Look at that. He did amazing. So yeah, I know I gotta clean it up still, okay? Like I said, he just left. But I mean, I could keep going on this. I do still have to install this. I think I'm gonna wait for tomorrow. Mike brought over his diff before we go down to the Southern California trip. I need to change his diff out. He brought a box full of goodies. So I'll be changing the cover tonight. There's no fluid in or anything. He just had it shimmed. So actually I just have to pop these bolts off, put some RTV and then pop that on. I'm gonna let it dry. So we are gonna wrap this up. I'm tired, I'm hungry. My dog's in there like going crazy. I've left her alone for far too long. So yeah, another successful day. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I mean, tomorrow, Mike and I are going at like 9 o'clock to go pick up the 350Z. Then we're gonna bring it here. So you know what? I'll vlog it, he'll vlog it. You guys will see what happens tomorrow. So get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love, peace. See you in the AM.